What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. So I know I just recently did a market watch talking about some of this sinful spoil stuff, so I won't go on it for too long. But as you can see, the price, it has gone crazy. Fire King Structure Deck has come in and has hit the market. A lot of cards have been moving. I've also seen a couple tech cards being used day one of YCS over in Italy. So we're going to go over a couple of those cards that I saw on stream and a couple of cards that I saw being used over at the regional. So if you like what we do, please feel free to like, subscribe. If not, it is all cool. We do videos like this all the time. We like getting these market watches out, trying to get to 500 subscribers, getting to that goal. Going to do a giveaway. If we get there by the end of the year, I'm down to give away a box of 25th anniversary. So if you want to be a part of that, like, subscribe, get us to 500. With all that way, let's go ahead and get into these prices. Wanted Seekers, Sinful Spoils. At one point, you could have got this card for extremely cheap at around like $50. Then just started going up to around 70, which I thought was probably about a decent price. Then it kind of dropped down, then started going up again simply because of the Fire King Structure Deck. And then at one point it was at 120, so this direct price was right yesterday. They were selling at 120 both at the YCS and at Frankenstein's and at locals everywhere. But right now it looks like it calmed down a little bit. You got two copies here, like one for about like 97, 199. But like these two, they're like really low rated sellers. Once you get to some of these like kind of like mid range sellers, they're all the way for 100. And then you go right down here, bam, like 100. But once we go to about page 2, to be honest, once we kind of hit to like the second page, that's when you got like a little more like high rated people. I think they're still going to be holding it around one. Yeah, like here we go, like 300, 3,000 sales, 10,000 plus sales, 106, 108. So like to be honest, probably people might want to let it go for maybe around the 110 price point right now. But if you're looking to play this engine just went from being worth like 500 to being worth like 700, to be honest. So like I said, if you want, I did say in my market watch, if you wanted to play it, get it now. I said if you're gonna play this, go ahead and get it now because it had the potential to go up. It did. So if you didn't listen, then you missed out. You also missed out right here on original Sinful Spoil Snake Eye. This is a card that I thought was extremely low when it came out. When they're like at $2, I thought they're like very low. I held down. I held on to a lot of my copies of these. Had about like three or four. And I got rid of them when they're at 5 or 6, and they just doubled in price simply because like they're a key part of the Fire King strategy. So there's just really no excuse for anything here. You got the mod play for $8, then you got Nearman First Dead 9, 946, 947. You're essentially paying about like $10 for this card. So if about a week ago, if you were on the fence and you didn't jump the fence, then essentially you pretty much missed the boat, and you gotta swim for your life if you want to get it. Dogmatica Maximus is a card that out of nowhere I was like, wait, what the heck? Why is it so expensive? And then I saw that like there's like some, I think there's some people using it with the like the S4. So if I'm not believe, you also have the Dogmatica stuff. It got reprinted, and this one didn't, because you pretty much have like two of the best cards of the engine. It got its reprint. So like whenever you have an engine that's like decent or people forget about and certain parts get reprinted, the parts that don't get reprinted go up. So the ultra rares from the tins right here, these are going for about the $4 range. The secret rares, these ones are like extremely high. I think these ones always kind of had like a bit of like holding a bit of a price point. Yeah, like they're about like 947 when you could have got the ultras for like 40 cents. But yeah, like right now you're paying about $24 for this secret rare, and that's like a lot. I'm paying $24 for the secret rare. We're looking at the ultra rare right here. It's about $4, and yeah, they were worth in that like I said around 40 cents. They look at 95 cents, 86 cents. So like they were worth like kind of in that dollar. I'm actually glad I didn't check these cards prices, because if they were in the 93 cents, I probably would have posted them because no one was thinking about them. I actually pulled out a nice little stack of these, and look like right here, we got our stack up right here at 395, and then pretty much after that, you got like a lot of people selling them for like $4.25 with a $1 shipping. Pretty much the card is about a $4 to $5 card depending on how you're getting it. If you're getting it in person, you'll probably get it for about $4. So go through your bulk and see if you have these, because you really only need like 1 or 2 copies. If you don't have them, you're gonna have to pay the tax for them. Tri-Brigade Shirag the Ominous Omen. I've always kind of like talked about this card every once in a while, throwing in my market watches, because I really like this as I like it in the Tri-Brigade deck, but I mainly like it because there's a lot of different cards that could really benefit by using this. It has 3,000 attack, so if you use it for Dogmatica Punishment, it has like a lot of range that you can get rid of it. and then if you send it with Ultimate Slayer, depending on what kind of deck you're running, you're able to get like the pluses. If you have like Flaunderies, you have banished Wing Beast monsters, you could get a search off it. So I really do like Shirag, Ominous Omen. It was really dirt cheap for the longest, 74, 76 cents. Now it just like shot up to about the $3 to $4 range. You got this one right here. You got like this like 240, but after this one is 375, 398, and this is for the ultra. So we're looking at about like $3 to $4 for the ultra rare version. The secret version is going for more, obviously. This one's going for like pretty much double the price. To be honest, it kind of like shot up like really high. It was like a $4 card, and now you got the near mint first hit for about $9 or $8 with the one. So pretty much like $8 to $9 for this card. To be honest, I would just get the ultra. If you have them in your bulk, pick them out. I'm about to pick them out of my bulk, so yeah, keep a lookout. This card has gone up. Chaos Archfiend. Chaos Archfiend is a really interesting card that I've seen Centurion players play, and like it's just like one of those cards that gain you a lot of advantage. So like the effect reads: if any card has been banished this turn, this card gains 2,000 attack. Just gains 2,000 attack. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Also banish any monster destroyed by battle with this card. So it's like you could essentially just, it has 2,500 attack, you attack something, and then if it's banished, it gets another 2,000 attack, and then it could attack again if you have another monster. So it's like, that's really powerful right there. It's also banish any monster destroyed by battle with this card. If this card is in its owner, if this card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card, you can special summon one Chaos Synchro monster from your extra deck except Chaos Archfiend. You can only use this effect of Chaos Archfiend once per turn. So essentially, if this card dies pretty much by any way, you're summoning Chaos Angel. That's extremely good. I'm about to go through my bulk and find this card. I really feel like this is a sleeper pick, and I'm going to be going through it and trying to pick it out. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this freebie to you guys right now. That if if you're feeling cool little tech options, especially because we got the ban list coming up, and they're probably gonna hit the hot dragon Archfiend, the one that stops you from playing. They're probably gonna hit that in the next coming up a list. So so everyone's probably gonna be looking for the next kind of way to play Centurion. This could be a way to do it. This is extremely oppressive. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Right now you get the life plays for 102, 110, 117. Is they're very low right now, so I would just jump on them now, way sooner rather than later. Another card, this is a card that I saw being used by Joshua Smith in the live stream of the YCS. I was very interested because at one point I was looking the type of deck he was running. I was a little bit interested in it. I don't know about running it with the Bystials essentially, but I did kind of think of would be cool to combine Runic with the Revolution Synchron and the Assault Synchron. Of course, Joshua Smith took it a different way, but he did kind of have that same idea with a Runic Synchro deck. And one of the cards that he used, which I really like, was Tri-Edge Master. And because it's because since you have a lot of twos there already in the Runic deck, so you're kind of able to meet the requirements. You also have threes, so this card could be a tuner. So essentially, this card could be a very versatile toolbox Stardust a charge warrior. I think that's pretty much kind of mainly what its use could be. Instead of being a 5, it's a 6, then it comes out and it gets you the draw. But instead of just getting you a draw, you could also use it going second to pop something. You could also use it to try to go into a bigger play by making this a level 6 tuner. So I really do like this card. It is extremely cheap. I'm gonna try to buy as many copies as I possibly can. I really love this card. This might be one of the first times where I'm just gonna go on, I'm gonna go on TG Player, and I'm just gonna buy a cool amount of these. I really do like this. So yeah, if you want to buy a lot, this guy has a lot right here, 25 cents. This is a really cool pick. So if you want to get something, I would go ahead and get the Tri-Edge Master. Love this card. Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. Everyone saw the video of the freaking baby version of this card. We all know what it does. It does broken things. It sits there and says, okay, I'm going to just use 2 monsters. I'm going to point to your monsters if it's possible, and then if there's 3 monsters on the board, we are taking all of them and we are creating her. So her price has gone up just because just because she's probably going to be another Link 2 that you can add to the strategy that's going to be extremely it's just going to be really good for breaking boards going second. She's already one of the best board breaking cards going second. And the Prismatic, copy, which was like really low. It was well, this one's kind of saying it was kind of like in the $5 in the $5 range. I remember when these were in like in the $1 or $2 range. It's been kind of going everywhere, but now it's kind of starting to solidify at like $4.96, $4.97. It's about like a $5 card. So to be honest, you've kind of missed the mark to get this cheap. I would just get this right now before it kind of goes up. You do have the secret rare version, but that one's already going in the 10. It says 10 right here, it's showing like 15. To be honest, like we got light plate first hit at $12.93. You're probably looking at about 13 to 15 bucks for a near mint first edition. I would just go ahead and go with a prismatic. They both look pretty good. I would just keep it there. And then the last card I want to talk about is SP Little Knight. I saw a lot of people using SP Little Knight. I saw it in the stream. I saw it over there at the regional. But for some reason, the price of SP Little Knight has started to kind of go down a little bit. But I'm really I'm a little skeptical right now. To be honest, I feel like I should get it right now. I should go ahead and sell some of this extra stuff that I've been kind of holding on to, get rid of all that, and get my SP Little Knight, because this might be the price to get it at, because I do feel like it's still going to be a hot card going into the next format, and 100 is way better than 120. You got some more of the reputable sellers kind of keeping it over here in the 170 mark, so maybe they might want to get rid of it for 110. But if you get someone that'll do it for a solid $100, I would just go ahead and get it if you're going to use it for your deck. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one.